public speaking, people fear more than the death. So how to break into it? So it is just a matter of the first time. For everything, there is a first time, isn't it? So as soon as we are able to break into it, we can get rid of that fear. So I like to talk about how I broke that fear and the stage fright. In 2003, I was working in Eurasia Ship Management in Hong Kong. And my boss had made a presentation to Hong Kong Shipowners Association on how the Eurasia Ship Management is excelling in port state control inspections of its ships. Now suddenly my boss is Mr. Irek Kuligoski. He went on a trip or somewhere, I don't remember exactly, and then the company told me, Jay, you can do this. You go ahead and present it to Hong Kong Shipowners Association. Very easy, right? Well, that's what you think. My knees were knocking that I have to present that presentation to Hong Kong Shipowners Association. I prayed, literally, I prayed for Typhoon 8. Now, why Typhoon 8? What does it got to do with the presentation? Well, Typhoon 8, Hong Kong closes down. So, what I was thinking, that if Hong Kong is on holiday, I don't have to present this presentation. The boss will come and he will present it on another day. Easy, right? Well, my prayers were not answered. And sometimes it is very good that our prayers are not answered. And my second problem was that presentation was not written by me. That presentation was written by Mr. Irek Kuligoski. Anyway, let's come to this story. So I went ahead, I had to go ahead, make the presentation, and soon after making the presentation, I found out, well, this is nothing to be so afraid about. And from then on, it was no problem for me to make a presentation, and I had the passion. And when I presented, I didn't even need the presentation. That's why my advice to my colleagues whom I mentored was, you write your PowerPoint presentation and never read from it. Some people read through the presentation. No, you must have a presentation and you should just talk about it. So break out from your fear. There is a first time for everything. We all need to start somewhere, right? If we need to go hiking, if we need to climb a mountain, we need to take the first step. So in public speaking, take the first step. Break into your fear. If you're afraid of, if you have stage fright, break in, and I'm sure you will conquer it. And when you're speaking, make eye contact with the audience. That is a good recipe for success of making a good presentation. And the second fear people have is, if somebody asks me questions and I don't know the answer, what do I do? It's very simple. You know what you know and you don't know what you don't know. Is nothing more clearer than that. If you don't know the answer, don't ever pretend that you know the answer. Say, well, that's a very good question, but I don't know the answer. I will find out and I will contact you. Just be honest and down to earth. We all don't have to know everything. There is nobody in this world who knows everything. So that is the second fear. So what is your fear? There's no fear. Just break into it, get going. Thank you very much. So I will be speaking about vulnerabilities and how we can break into our fear in these coming series. Thank you for listening.